How are you feeling after that massive win?
I'm feeling like I told you so. Not you necessarily, but we did the top six show and I was offended by Spurs fans acting like because we usually get a red card and, Kane usually scores that this was going to be the same. What did I tell you? We were leaving there with something. Didn't know if it was 1 or 3 points, but it's all three. And you guys were diabolically bad, like you guys always are. And we were fantastic. So I'm feeling like I told you so. Everybody make sure George shows up for the next top six show so that I can get at him a little bit longer.
First on the show, Igal is joining us live on the air. I'm sure he's got some energy. Smash the like and share buttons. Igal, welcome back. What you saying, bro?
Baby, we don't like the Chelsea. We don't like Man U. And most of all, we hate the Tottenham. Don't forget that. Don't forget that. We hate you guys. This is what you did. You caused your own pain. You said that Partey was better. You said this guy was better than Partey. Højbjerg, he couldn't do nothing. You thought you could play a kid Sar. Embarrassed today. You guys couldn't do nothing. Your midfield was embarrassing. You couldn't play any 1-2 touches. We look like the home team. London's our home. What do you call it? North London's our home. The whole city is ours. Every single team. And next is the Premier League. At this moment in time, you guys have nothing. I don't even want to banter them, Terry. I really feel sorry for them. They're that bad. They have a toxic manager who constantly berates his players and goats his fans into getting at him. And you're right. They can't see it. The writing's on the wall. He's not going to end the season. And at this moment in time, you've been outclassed twice this season by Arsenal in your own ground. When was the last time Arsenal beat you guys in your own ground? 2014. Every time Arsenal have won the Premier League, they've gotten something at Tottenham. And maybe we're on that pace. And you know what? Understand, if we win the Premier League this season, you did nothing to stop it. We got 6 points from you. You did nothing. You had 2 opportunities. Couldn't do nothing. Hey, I'm going to stop there. But what I'm going to say is...
Don't stop it, girl. Keep going. Keep cooking, boy.
The result was fantastic. The performance was fantastic. One of the best first halves I've seen. One of the best games in a while. Obviously, I feel like Odegaard at this moment in time is playing like the best midfielder in the Premier League. And I don't think there's much debate. I feel like a lot of our players at this moment in time are all in form. We went out of this game with a clean sheet. No yellow cards for Partey. No yellow card for Saka. No yellow card for Saliba. On top of that, all this Kulusevski talk, he couldn't do nothing. All this talk about Lloris over Ramsdale. Ramsdale was man of the match. Are you kidding me? And on top of that, I told you guys, Mikel Arteta is not going to make the same mistakes twice. Last year, we came with injuries to your house. No excuses, because you said to us, no excuses. So I don't want to hear about Bentancur. I don't want to hear about any of your players that are missing. I don't want to hear nothing. And I'm not going to call out individual people, because at this moment in time, you guys have embarrassed yourself so much, there's no need to even give your name time.
Yes, Igal.
I hear you, Igal. Igal, I'm sure we're going to speak later on in the week in the build-up to another massive week. Top man for waiting to come on, and we'll speak to you soon. Cheers, brother. Thank you. Very excited, Igal there. Very excited, Igal there. Brandon's on the show with us now. Big Arsenal fan. How you doing, mate?
You're muted, bro.
You're on mute. Get off mute. Oh, he's not ready. His wife says, get upstairs before you shout and sing. All right, is he ready to go? Here we go.
Oh, that's better. Hang on, Terry. I'll just let me rehydrate myself with the Tottenham fans' tears.
Hey.
I like it.
That's better. So, Tottenham fans, just learn something, right? You are a tin pot club. Tin pot. Just imagine this, right? Imagine trying to call yourself a big club when your local rivals has had a decade of acting like a small club when they used to be a big club, and they've still won more than you in your golden era. I don't want to hear no big club talk from Tottenham fans anymore. You are a tin pot club. You've had 2 managers who are serial winners, and they still can't do nothing with your dead team. Imagine that. And Terry, KJ, I want to ask you a question. Are you scared? Are you scared yet? Are you scared?
You're asking me that question. Hang on a minute. I started the trend, bruv. Do you know what I mean?
I know you did.
Creator in the world here.
But right now, you two should be, and the rest of the Man United fan base as well, quaking in your boots. We absolutely bodied Tottenham today, and I know it's not difficult because most teams do it, but we bodied them in that first half. It should have been 3, 4, 5-0. I could have counted. I thought Eddie Nketiah was the best player on the pitch in the first half. I thought he held the ball up very, very well. Most of the good moves went through him. Bukayo Saka doing his job again. Martin Odegaard. I don't think Thomas Partey was that great today. I thought in the first half, especially, his passing was a little bit wayward. Same with Zinchenko as well. But in terms of the second half performance, right? Because I've heard that Tottenham come out and they was a lot better. I don't think it was the case. I just think, right, you look at some of the players that came off when Mikel Arteta made his substitutions, they were absolutely out on their feet. Our players were so tired, we kind of just had to hold on to the lead and defend. And I think that's why you didn't see the same level of performance in the second half as what you did in the first. Now, that tells me, right, and that should tell Edu, that should tell Vinay, that should tell the Cronkies, back Mikel Arteta in this window. It is very, very clear to see that he is doing the best that he possibly can with this squad. We do not have the options off the bench. We are really, really struggling to maintain the level that we're showing in the first half when it comes to second half performances. And against better teams, we will probably concede a couple of goals, right? Harry Kane was non-existent today. Son was non-existent today. You know, music to my ears. But in terms of the transfer window, they need to get this done. Mikel Arteta has took our squad, the lemon, let's just call it, and he's squeezed every single drop out of it that he can. There is nothing more that he can physically do with this squad. You've backed him when we was 15th. You've backed him when we was 8th. You backed him when we finished 5th, when we should have finished 4th. Now he's top of the Premier League. Make sure you back him now.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Preach.
I completely agree. We're gonna have a big talk about Arsenal's transfer window on the top 6 show tomorrow, but the board have to get behind him now because of the position you're in, and for it to slip because of an injury and there's no money, and when the money's there, you've bid. So they've got to go out and do it 110%. Brandon, I appreciate you waiting, my friend, to come on and have your say. And I'm sure we'll chat again soon, brother. Enjoy your evening, and we'll chat soon. Thank you. Next up, Jason's here. He's probably got a song for us. He always has a song for us. What are you saying, Jace?
In the words of Igal, Tottenham fans, come outside. Come on, man. Absolutely put on the spliff, man. North London is red. R-E-D. The only thing is white is Ben White. I'm telling you. On a level, we absolutely destroyed them. Put them in a split. And now we're 8 points clear. Come on, man. I'm saying that, rival fans, I'm saying, yeah, like, you guys relying on Tottenham, yeah, to affect the title race, like Arsenal blind man directions. It's I don't know what sense you got. It's mad, but on a level, we outclassed them, we outplayed them, we outworked them. Now I have no words, but on a level, it's good for a good performance as well. And I feel like I'm growing a little bit more, like in terms of can they win the league? But you know what? It makes me believe now, like, you know, this team is absolutely special. This team is cooking under Arteta as well. And all we need is sign some players as well. So yeah,